Okay, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, I filmed 2 videos in a row and I didn't use either of them. I filmed one video talking about Gary Gensler's final warning, and then I had to scrap that because we got the Bitcoin approval, and now it was reversed. Let me talk to you about that. We got rug pulled by the Fed, or not by the Fed, by the SEC. I have nothing up on screen right now because I need to pull it up because it just literally happened. So we have gotten a lot of warnings over the last few days about investing. Be careful of FOMO. Gary Gensler talks about not or just being careful if you invest in cryptocurrency, stuff like that. And now it came out just a few minutes ago that the SEC approved all spot Bitcoin ETFs. The price of Bitcoin went parabolic. It went parabolic and then it crashed. People, and myself included, were talking about how there's going to be volatility. And I pulled up this. We went all the way up to 48K and then down to 44K, 43K, something like that, 45K. And now we're back up at 45.7 and we got rug pulled. We got rug pulled because I'll tell you in a sec. If you don't mind, sorry, I skipped the beginning part because I've been man, things are happening. There's a lot going on. I apologize. I'm a little bit excited. I'm a little bit energized right now. Again, literally posting a video for 1 minute and then it comes out that we just got rug pulled. If you don't mind, hit subscribe, turn on that bell notification. Let me slow down. There's a link down there to Margex where you can trade cryptocurrency. You can trade cryptocurrency. You don't have to have any KYC. You don't have to have any VPN to use this. And you can get it set up in just minutes with all deal indicators on screen. There's also a link down there to HGAaccess where we're giving a ton of alpha. We've had a lot of really good performing cryptos recently. Check that out underneath the video. Now, like I said, Gary Gensler and the SEC, it seemed, approved all Bitcoin ETFs. There was a $2,800 swing because everyone was excited about the Bitcoin approval, and then people were taking profits. People were talking about it. Like I said, I already made multiple videos in the last 15 minutes that are uploaded to YouTube, and then I just had to change them. The reason that we are dumping, or the reason that we did dump, is because of this. Gary Gensler just posted the SEC government Twitter account was compromised and an unauthorized tweet was posted. The SEC has not approved the listing or trading of spot Bitcoin ETF products. Man, this is unbelievable. I mean, it doesn't seem like they were hacked. Like, he didn't say hacked. He says compromised. So was there some just intern just screwing with everyone saying, hey, I'm going to go long on Bitcoin 100x with like 50K and then just retire after this? I don't know. He posted this, right, just minutes ago. Already 1 million views, 1.2 million views in 5 minutes. This is spreading like wildfire. As I said earlier this week, there's going to be a ton of volatility. I need to be careful. But there's going to be a ton of volatility this week. There's going to be fun things like this that happen. Apparently, it's not just Cointelegraph or CoinGraph or whatever the heck it was that had a false ETF approval report. It can be the SEC. It's unbelievable when this stuff happens, but on the other hand, it's quite believable. So let's look at what the market's doing. Let's talk about a very bullish prediction because I had to cut this out in my last video. But we have Bitcoin pulling back. It went up to 48,000, right about where we saw some previous resistance as well. We did break through this line, which is pretty interesting. All the way back to 2019, we had it as resistance, then support, then support, then support again, and now resistance again. So I'm watching that. ETH has actually moved up a little bit compared to Bitcoin. Like the ETH Bitcoin chart is looking a little bit better. Let's take a look at altcoins in general. And then again, I'll talk to you about a very bullish prediction here. If I can pull it up because I've been all over the place recently. But Bitcoin coming down a little bit, about $1,000 candle down. Ethereum about the same place that it was before this ETF news. A couple other cryptos, a little bit down towards Bitcoin, but overall dominance still climbing up over the last few days. Now, I had a very interesting chart here, or article that was from Samson Mao. And if you don't know who he is, he's at a Bitcoin hyper Bitcoinization company. So they're trying to push Bitcoin. They're like Bitcoin maxis, basically. And he came out with some really bullish predictions. Again, we'll talk more about the news right now and what's happening in a second. But I wanted to cover this because this is the third time I've recorded this bit. But hopefully you can actually watch it this time because I don't have to delete a video again, hopefully. But Bitcoin, all-time high. These are his predictions in 2024. And he is the CEO of a company. He helped El Salvador transition to being a Bitcoin nation, essentially. So he says he thinks Bitcoin's going to hit an all-time high, a $1 million Bitcoin this year. 3 nation states implement a Bitcoin strategy. And you can read more of these, but I want to keep it short. I do think this is really bullish. I mean, what he's saying is like the most bullish take I've seen. All-time high, I think, is likely. Better than a 50% chance this year. $1 million Bitcoin, a 20x plus from here. I'm not sure that our economy would be doing quite well. Like, what would lead us to a $1 million Bitcoin over the next 12 months might be devastating. My bags are packed, though. I would be doing fine, but I think the rest of the country might be in for a rough time if that's the case. 3 nation states implement a Bitcoin strategy. That could happen. I mean, we already see a ton of nations already talking about crypto or mining crypto or something like that. So if you thought we were off the hook talking about the ETFs, we're not. We still are likely to get them approved tomorrow. I realize that sounds crazy. A lot of people thought that we're not going to get them approved. A lot of people do think we're going to get them approved. And some people think that Gary's still lying. Anthony Scaramucci says, I think Gensler is lying. I bet an employee screwed up and jumped the gun and he's blaming it on X. That's hilarious. You can't make this stuff up. And if you did, no one would believe you. But you can already see Bitcoin's recovering a little bit. Bitcoin's at 46.2 right now. Honestly, this changes nothing. It's just freaking hilarious. This is what happens in crypto in 2024. Just remember, whenever this gets approved, those first few minutes or the next day, that's all people playing this ETF decision. They're not the actual inflows from these spot Bitcoin ETFs. That's what matters over time. The mass adoption, the millionaires that are going to start depositing and want some allocation to Bitcoin. They want to start buying Bitcoin ETFs. Also, once they're in retirement accounts, the 20-something, 30-something, 40-something year olds that are accumulating for decades and buying Bitcoin off the market, that is what matters, not the initial pump up or down. I don't care about that. It's either great because my bags are higher or worth more, or it's great because I have a better buying in opportunity. Let me know your thoughts underneath the video, though. Thank you so much for watching. This is freaking nuts. I appreciate you sticking with me through the beginning of the video. I know that I was all over the place, but I hope you guys are doing okay. I hope you hit subscribe so you can see future videos like this. I'm not too proud, or I'm not too busy to record 3 videos in a row and scrap all of them because something new comes out or because Gary rug pulls us. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I will see you in the next video. Bye.